Sa pagpapatuloy ng pag-uungkat sa totoong katauhan ng dismissed mayor ng Bamban-Tarlac na si Alice Guo o Gu Waping ay napag-alaman mula mismo sa umunoy dating nakasama sa kulungan ni Ze Zhejiang, self-proclaimed Chinese spy na si Wang Fugue ay sinabi nitong malaki umano ang naging ambag ng Chinese state security sa pagtakbo ni Alice Guo noong election 2022 nang tumakbo ito bilang mayor ng Bamban-Tarlac. Paglalahad umano ni Zhejiang kay Wang Fu ay humingi ng pondo si Guo sa Chinese Ministry of State Security upang gamitin sa eleksyon na kung ating matatandaan, una na itong itinanggi ni Guo sa House of Representatives. Ayon kay Guo, sarili niyang pera ang kanyang ginamit noong eleksyon. Samantala, tulad ng paulit-ulit na sinasabi nito sa Senado o sa Kamara ay naninindigan si Alice Guo na hindi siya spy at hindi niya kilala ang mga pinapakita sa kanya ng mga tao ng Senado o sa Kamara. Dagdag pa ni Guo, ginagamit lamang siya ni Ze Zhejiang sa pansariling interest at media mileage. Nakikiusap din si Guo sa Senado na kung pwede umano tulungan siyang magsampa ng kaso laban kay Ze Zhejiang, Wang Fugue at sa Al Jazeera Channel. Pagkukumpirma naman ni Alice ngayong araw, hindi niya na itutuloy ang plano niya sanang tumakbo muli bilang mayor ng Bamban-Tarlac sa darating na eleksyon dahil anya uunahin na umano niya muna ang kanyang mga kasong kinakaharap.
Your name?
My name is Wang Fugue.
Do you consent that this video will be shown in the Senate hearing? For better feedback, you can answer in Chinese.
Yes, we will fully support the hearings in the Philippines.
Mr. Wang, what is your association with Ze Zhejiang and how long have you known him?
我是他的狱友，我们是相互信任的朋友，因为我们在监狱里面生活1年半的时间，在我出狱后，受他的委托处理一些他解密档案的一些事务。
How did you come to access his files?
应该准确的说，是他给了我部分解密档案的权限，我也只是这些文件中的一个保管者。但每一个文件需要打开的话，都是要由佘志江先生本人的解密口令才能打开。
In the Al Jazeera documentary that just came out, you revealed that the file of Guo Huaping was found in the files of Mr. Ze Zhejiang. How did you come to the conclusion that Alice Guo or Guo Huaping is a spy based on the fact that her file is with Mr. Ze?
其实佘志江先生保管的解密档案的内容非常多。 而且我也只是在他授权下解密了一部分内容而已。郭华平并不是什么特殊的，只是正好有一份他的国安背景的资料在里面。他的情况和佘志江先生有很多相似的点，我也只能说到这里了，因为我不是佘志江先生本人。按照我和佘志江先生的约定，我只能透露这么多了，抱歉。
When and how, if you know only that Guo Huaping was recruited to become a spy, would you know the circumstances of her recruitment and why she was specifically recruited?
这个情况，佘志江先生在监狱中就跟我说了一些。首先，所有的国安招募的外勤特务都会有非常详细的背景资料调查，也有专门的黑客小组和同乡会、商会负责海外的资料收集。 包括背景资料里面会掌握一些人的秘密和弱点，这也是国安在海外控制外勤的主要方法。比如郭华平的假菲律宾身份，就是这样的秘密和弱点，他只能听从国安的话。佘志江先生的经历也是有相似的特点。
As a spy, what was Guo Huaping's assignment? Do you know what information she passed to the Chinese government and what kind of a spy was she?
这些问题的话，需要直接询问佘志江先生本人，因为他是最主要的知情人。中共国安在招募海外特遣人员的时候，虽然包含专门收集情报的 间谍人员，但是也有很多为了中国政府谋取政治和经济利益的，比如有些国家的官员和商人。
Who else in her family and associates are involved in the spying operations? And if you know the answer, in what ways are they involved?
这个内容的话，我目前没有权限回答你们了，因为太复杂，涉及的面非常广泛。我只能告诉你们，中国政府的胃口非常大，手也伸得非常远。
Can you try to explain to us how the casino, online gambling, maybe scamming businesses are related to the spying or espionage operations?
这些当然有关联的，这和中国政府旺盛的情报需求有很大的关系。还有一个就是这些和“一带一路”是绝对有关联的，而“一带一路”也是面向全世界庞大的统战和情报战略计划的一部分，包括对外的殖民策略。
Why do you think that She is telling the truth?
我是当然相信的。如果你们看了这些文件，你们也会相信。
To your knowledge, are there other Chinese spies in the Philippines?
每个国家的都有，而且并不完全是华人。我只能回答这些了。
In the Al Jazeera interview, She talked about a handler who was the go-between between Guo Huaping and She. Who is this handler? Is he also working for Yatay, or is he connected to the government? Is he the handler of Guo Huaping? So all things that you can say about him.
这个人叫马东立，他是中共的党员，他是佘志良先生的国安联络人，是红二代的身份。当然他也有一个美国的身份，还有他是泰国华人协会的副会长。他在佘志良先生被非法诱捕之前，是亚太排名第3的高层。他很有可能是郭华平的上线。佘志良先生和郭华平之间的联系就是通过马东立。我也只能回答这些问题了，谢谢。
To your knowledge, was Guo Huaping planted here as a spy, like when she was a child? Or did she first become very successful, then became a mayor, before she was tapped to work for the Chinese government?
郭华平的竞选本身就是中共国安安排的。
After the Al Jazeera interview, Mr. Wang, you had to move to an undisclosed location. Can you tell us why that was necessary?
这个是有必要的，因为不能小看中国国安的海外执行能力。我也希望听证会的议员们注意安全。
Have you tried to contact Mr. She after the Al Jazeera documentary? Were you able to get in touch with him?
佘志良先生目前因为揭露郭华平女士涉及的间谍事件，据悉已遭到了中国政府的严密打压。由于此事件非常的敏感，泰国监狱方面对佘志良先生实行了严格的监控，已经限制了他与外界的联系。
To the best of your knowledge, would She be willing to speak to Philippine authorities, Philippine government, if access to him was granted?
据我所了解，佘志良本人对菲律宾的感情是非常深厚的，因为的话，他曾经说过菲律宾给了他改变穷苦身份的机会，所以他很感恩于菲律宾。他本人也说过，他一生从未做过伤害菲律宾人民的行为，而且他在菲律宾所有的商业都是符合菲律宾法律。
So itutuloy natin yung hearing. Gusto kong unang makapagtanong kay Guo Huaping. Following yung video na ipinakita namin, Zoom interview kay Wang Fugue. So, Ms. Guo, ang sabi mo, hindi mo kilala yung binabanggit na si Shi Zhejiang. We independently vetted that report of Al Jazeera at nalaman namin na yung si Shi na yan, Shi Zhejiang, has had quite a presence here. Supposedly, nag-aambag pa ng pera sa mga prestigyosong universidad dito sa bansa. So, ipa-flash po namin yung mga photos niya. So, yan po siya. Sa photo na yan, siya po yung nasa kanan nung framed document. Hindi mo pa din siya nakikilala kasi kilala siya sa community.
Madam Chair, hindi ko po siya kilala.
So ngayon, Ms. Go, gusto ko pong ipakita sa inyo ang photo namang ito ni Ma Dongli. Itong Ma Dongli, yung sinabi sa video Zoom interview sinabi sa Al Jazeera report na siya daw yung handler ni Shi Zhejiang, siya rin daw ang handler mo ni Guo Huaping. Itong photo na to, ipinakita to actually nga sa documentary ng Al Jazeera, pero doon, binlur. Kilala mo ba siya? Itong si Dongli. Siya yung naka-blue sa kaliwa ng either Cambodian or Myanmar monk.
Madam Chair, hindi ko po siya kilala.
So, siya ba yung handler mo?
Wala po akong handler. Hindi po ako spy. Hindi ko po siya kilala, Madam Chair.
Meron bang ibang lumapit sa iyo para rekrutin ka, para magtrabaho sa gobyerno ng ibang bansa?
Madam Chair, never po. Wala po.
Isko, anong alam mo sa yung terminong United Front?
Madam Chair, hindi ko po alam yun.
Pero yung ama nyo, si Jian Zhongguo, di ba honorary member siya ng Philippine Chow Tai Organization? Tama ba?
Madam Chair, yung Chow Tai Organization po, yan po yung pangalan po ng barangay po nila.
Pangalan ng barangay nila saan?
Opo, sa China po.
Saan sa China?
Fujian, China. Yung Chow Tai po, yan po yung mismong barangay po.
Okay. Pero meron ding organisasyon na Philippine Chow Tai Organization, di ba?
Yung Philippine Chow Tai Organization po, ang ibig sabihin po noon, Madam Chair, lahat po ng galing po doon sa barangay na yon ay nagkaroon po sila ng organization po na parang pinaka pangsama-sama po nila dito, association po nila dito sa atin po.
So, merong ganitong klasing association dito sa Pilipinas. Philippine Chow Tai Organization.
Opo,
Tama?
Madam Chair, yung Chow Tai po, yan po yung pangalan po mismo ng barangay po nila.
At di ba honorary member si ama mo, si Jian Zhongguo, honorary member nitong Philippine Chow Tai Organization?
Madam Chair, doon sa position po hindi po ako sure, pero doon sa Chow Tai Association po, meron po talaga dito sa Pilipinas.
At miyembro yung ama nyo dahil taga Chow Tai siya.
Opo, basta pagkataga doon po sa barangay po na yun.
So members siya, si ama mo.
Tingin ko po member po siya.
Member siya. Sa pagkaalam namin, honorary member. At tama ba na itong Philippine Chow Tai Organization ay kinikilala bilang isang United Front Organization?
Madam Chair, hindi ko po alam.
Alright. Tanong naman po para sa DFA. Sino pong nandirito para sa DFA? Yes, sir. Could you please come down to the floor, sir, sa mic?
Madam Chair,
Yes,
just a related
SP Pro
question.
Tempore.
Madam Alice, spiya ka ba talaga?
Sen, hindi po ako spy. Hindi po ako spiya po.
Bakit nasabi ni Xie Zingyan yung nirecord niya sa Al Jazeera?
Sen, kaya hihingi din po ako ng tulong po sa inyo. Tulungan niyo po ako mag-imbestiga. Hindi po ako spy. At para naman po, hindi po ako magmukhang kawawa
Sa
talaga.
dami ng tao na pwede niya banggitin, ikaw pa binanggit niya.
Tingin ko po, baka gusto lang din po niya ng media mileage ko po ngayon kasi sobrang taas po ng media mileage ko po ngayon. Possible po.
Ibig sabihin, ginamit ka lang nitong si Xie Zhejiang?
Para sa akin po kasi hindi ko po siya kilala.
Kung wala pa, walang sunog. Kaya nga, inulit ko, bakit sa dami-dami ng tao, ikaw ang pinili niya na sabihin ikaw ay isang spiya?
Sen, tingin ko po, dalawa lang po yan. Para sa akin po, Kailangan po niya siguro ng media mileage po ngayon. Baka meron po siya ibang motibo po. Pero ako po, hindi po ako spy at hindi ko po siya kilala.
Sa tingin mo, ano motibo niya para banggitin ang pangalan mo na isa kang spiya?
Maganda rin po yung narinig ko po kanina kay Madam Chair na through our government agency po, sana po ma-invite po natin siya kahit through Zoom meeting lang din po para malaman din po natin kasi hindi po ako spy at hindi ko po talaga siya kilala.
Madam Chair, I will just reserve my line of questioning later.
Thank you, SP Pro Tempore. And for the record, ang Al Jazeera po ay isang internationally renowned media outfit. I think opinion yan at kaalaman yan shared across this committee. So I think nasa floor na, yes, yung ating DFA resource person. Sir, for the record, yung pangalan po ulit ninyo at saka katungkulan sa department.
Madam Chair, I am Acting Director 19 Pangwin Passport Division. I am also accompanied by Assistant Director Amer Tago of our Legal Affairs Office.
Thank you, Director Pangwi. So, 4 days ago, sinabi po ng department nyo na it's closely monitoring reports of foreign covert operations in the Philippines. So, yung mga revelations po ba ni Mr. Wang Fugwe dun sa Al Jazeera report at pati sa Zoom interview namin, nagda-dovetail po ba sa na-monitor ng DFA so far?
Regarding this issue, I think I should defer to Attorney Amer Tago of our...
Attorney Tago, pakibaba po sa floor at sa mic. Kapag sumparin po kayo kanina, no, kasama ni Director Pangwi. Hindi. Comsec, paki-administer yung oath kay Attorney Tago. Salamat, Comsec. Salamat, Attorney Tago. Yes, please. Attorney, nagtanong po ako sa department if you could seek help from the Thai government to allow us access to Shi Zhejiang, considering that he may have possibly material information pertinent to this hearing. Bakit nga po pala hindi napaunlakan yung request namin na magka-access kay Shi Zhejiang? Ang sabi po sa amin ng Philippine Embassy sa Bangkok na iniintay pa po yung advice ng department.
Good morning, Madam Chair. Recently, we received a communication from the Philippine Embassy in Bangkok, Thailand, regarding your request, ma'am, for assistance regarding the possible interview of Mr. Ji Jiang in Bangkok. And they informed us that they reached out to your office, ma'am, raising particular certain political concerns that may have diplomatic consequences. And they are seeking the advice of the Department of Foreign Affairs on other possible avenues in order to accommodate the request due to the political diplomatic consequence that may be born because of the request. One possible avenue, Madam, is we noticed that the request may have criminal implications. Because of this, the request may be coursed through a mutual legal assistance request. We note that the Philippines and Thailand are contracting parties to the ASEAN Treaty on Mutual Legal Assistance in Criminal Matters. And under the treaty, it provides that the contracting parties may provide the widest possible measure of mutual legal assistance in criminal matters, namely investigations, prosecutions, and resulting proceedings. So under the treaty, it's not even required that there be a pending criminal case in court. It is sufficient that there be an investigation. It is also not specified under the treaty on who will conduct the investigation. So the Senate may the investigations in the Senate may be sufficient to cover the request under the MLA. We note that the treaty provides that it pertains only to criminal matters, but there is actually nothing preventing the Senate in order to endorse or recommend the proper filing of appropriate charges with the DOJ. We also note that in MLA request, it is only the central authority who has the authority to make that request. And in the Philippines, the central authority is the DOJ, ma'am.
Salamat, Attorney Tago. Very respectful yung aming komite at yung buong Senado dun sa inexpress na political concerns or diplomatic concerns ng embassy natin sa Thailand seeking advice of DFA. Well noted na this situation may have criminal implications and helpful din yung input nyo na baka ma-course through yung initial request namin na receive ng embassy, naghihintay ng payo sa department through the Mutual Legal Assistance Treaty. Gayong contracting parties nga ang bansa natin at ang bansang Thailand. As to the filing of appropriate charges with the DOJ, nandito rin naman po ang DOJ and I'm sure and I hope that magko-coordinate sila sa inyong department. I hope also, Attorney, narinig niyo po kanina, pinahayag ko na we really need to talk to Shi Zhejiang. By we, kung hindi na timely na ang aming komite, then the government, the executive, no? Sa pamamagitan ng inyong department, binanggit nyo na nga po yung DOJ, and of course, our intelligence community na may mandate at expertise tignan yung ganitong mga issue. I hope that your department can make these things happen. Na hindi lang maiwan sa isang Al Jazeera report or Zoom interview namin sa Senate Committee at sa office ko, pero ma-take up talaga ng executive natin through the DFA. Ang DFA po ba nagko-commit para kung kakayanin, no, within this time to make the necessary arrangements so that the Senate can speak to Shi Zhejiang, Attorney Tago?
Madam Chair, we will coordinate with the Philippine Embassy in Bangkok because they are the best persons to analyze the political climate in Thailand and whether our request can be accommodated by the government of Thailand. We will coordinate with the Philippine Embassy to make a formal written reply to your request, ma'am.
Salamat para doon, Attorney Tago. And pwede bang makuha din yung commitment ng DOJ? Sino nga po ang nandirito para sa DOJ? Comsec, sino yung ating DOJ resource person? Yes, pakibaba po sa floor, sir. Were you able to take the oath today or previously? Yes, sir, if you could come up to a mic. Pwede bang mahingi yung commitment ng department para i-access yung binanggit na mutual assistance treaty soonest? Your name pala, sir, again for the record.
Yes, Madam Chair, good afternoon. Prosecutor Gadula po from DOJ. Yes, we will coordinate with DFA, Madam Sen, regarding that treaty, and we will exert all efforts so that we could be able to get the cooperation of the witness that we would like to get the testimony form.
Thank you, Prosecutor Gatdula. And just back to DFA, kasi kayo nga po daw po yung mas proper person sagutin yung naunang tanong. Itong mga reports of covert activities, foreign covert operations in the Philippines, lumilitaw na po ba sa monitoring ng DFA? Yung revelations, particular ni Wang Fugwe, both sa Al Jazeera documentary tapos yung aming Zoom interview sa kanya.
Madam Chair, with respect to any possible covert or espionage cases, the Office of the Treaties and Legal Affairs has not yet received any information with regards to this matter, but we will coordinate with other offices of the Department of Foreign Affairs, particularly our geographic offices and our Office of the Consular Affairs, who has data with respect to passports, the data passport of possible Chinese or foreign citizens who are able to secure a passport with the DFA.
Salamat para doon, Attorney Tago, kasi nung pagkatapos naming ipakita yung Zoom interview kay Wang Fugue, pinakita din po namin yung nakuha naming travel documents nila. So apparently they have passports, itong si Shi Zhejiang at yung Ma Dongli, and may record ng sangkatutak na mga visas na nagamit nila. I think, if I saw correctly, since the 1980s, both CESA visas and at least 2 other kinds of visas. Di ba importante po sa department na posibleng may impormasyon si Shi Zhejiang tungkol sa foreign influence agents dito sa Pilipinas? Kasi kung kayo ay closely monitoring, dapat po ay itong malinaw na action point ay gagawin nyo na po, Attorney.
Ma'am, Madam Chair, with respect to the passport matters, I will defer, ma'am, to our acting director, Von Pangui, ma'am, who is the acting director of the Office of the Consular Affairs.
Okay.
Madam
But,
Chair, Madam Chair,
yes, Sen.
may I just
Joel and then Sen.
pause a parliamentary inquiry?
Senator.
Yes. You know, Madam
Senator
Chair,
Joel.
first of all, I'm just disappointed, Madam Chair, that every single department, agency that would come here seems to be not aware of our topic and what we will be discussing here. And there's not much preparation at all going on. I've been here for 4 hours today. 4 hours. I've been here 9:30, 9:40. And I would like to ask, and again, ask the committee, the request of this representation. We have been asking for so long, since the first hearing of this committee, about the thought process, the protocols that come with all these departments, whether it's Bureau of Immigration, National Bureau of Investigation, Department of Justice, etc. Hanggang ngayon po, Madam Chair, wala akong nare-receive. I just don't know kung nag-submit na po sila dito sa committee. And if commitment that come budget deliberation of these agencies, I will defer their budget immediately, Madam Chair. Dahil parang walang nag-aaral dito sa atin kundi mga senador.
Comsec, could we know kung may nakapag-submit na ng mga protocols? So, and this will be made available to Senator Joel and the other members of the committee. Yung mga nagsumite na po ng kanilang mga protocols sa pag-imbestiga ng ganitong mga POGO-related issues na ating dinidinig ay yung NBI, salamat po, at yung CAAP, salamat po. So the others have yet to submit. Senator Joel.
Thank you, NBI and CAAP.
Yes.
So wala pa akong sinabmit ang Bureau of Immigration. Wala rin sinabmit yung ilang ahensya ng pamahalaan. Yung PNP, wala pa rin sinabmit. Kaya ho tayo nakakalungkot para tayo mga tatanga-tanga pag yung Al Jazeera nakita na natin, tapos sasabihin natin, o sige, maniwalaan na natin yan. Kasi wala pa rin tayo hanggang ngayon nagagawa. Wala pa rin initial report. Wala pa rin report na binibigay dito. Hingi kami ng hingi sa inyo. Para saan pa yung budget na binibigay sa inyo? Gusto ko lang sabihin yun, Madam Chair. And I'm just so pissed that every time we invite somebody from the government, whether it's a bureau or a department or an agency, mag-akal naman kayo pagpupunta kayo dito and anticipate already what we will be asking. Please, Madam Chair, I'm just not happy the way we're being treated by these agencies. Akala nyo, alam nyo, totoo, mapagpasensya kami, mababait itong mga senador, pero hindi kami tanga para lokohin nyo at paligoy-ligoyin ninyo. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Senator Joel.
Madam
So
Chair.
serving notice to the other agencies who have yet to submit, pakisubmit within this hearing. Wag nyo na pong intayin yung motion ni Senator Joel. Senator De La Rosa.
Yes, Madam Chair, at to follow up to the comments made by Senator Villanueva, how I wish, Madam Chair, na in a hearing as important as this, dapat siguro yung Secretary of Foreign Affairs ang andito. Dahil kung sino-sino pinapadala dito, parang nagpapasahan, Turo, I will defer to, Turo, I will defer to, Madam Chair. So, dapat siguro yung pinaka-head of that agency ang andito. Dahil, tayo, you can just imagine that the effort that we are exerting here. This is a matter of national security. Madam Chair, baka hindi lang ninyo na-realize kayo sa DFA, baka iniisip niyo puro diplomatic lang trabaho ninyo. Please naman, you should bigyan ninyo ng konting pagtingin yung national security aspect ng iyong trabaho. Yung request ng committee na ito, sana bilisan ninyo. Pati na rin sa DOJ. Huwag tayo maghintay na one day pagising natin, lahat ng mayor dito, lahat ng gobernador, mga Chinese na. At puro mga pugo people na ang mihawak natin gobyerno. Siguro, mahirap, Madam Chair, yung kahit tayo, consistent tayo dito sa ating effort. Tapos yung taga-executive department is kung sino-sino pinapadala, pabago-bago yung tao. At wala, dapat siguro, we have to require the head of agency. For this matter, the Secretary of Foreign Affairs should be here to answer all our queries. Madam Chair, I so move.
Salamat, Senator De La Rosa. It's a very important, not just sentiment, but thought. Kasi siguro pangatlong hearing na ito na sinasabi nating pasara na tayo.